never need prescriptions, but I'm smoking on that medical. Laughing to the bank, this shit hysterical. I could lead the Israelites to Jericho. Heard she got a boyfriend, I know she think I'm sexy though. I'm not an ordinary local rapper, I'm professional. Why you roll oregano? I'm in a place they never go. Threaten me to never show. More money, more problems, bitch. Who's to say we better, bro? You don't chase your dreams, you may never know. You may never know. Well, I'm a little reminder. Show up with my squad, black gloves, peaky blinders.
Ramily. Welcome into Week 9 post-game. Your boy Ramsaholic. If you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and share with all of the Ramily. The real ones that are sticking throughout. Rams lose this one 20-3. Let's look at some quick team stats. Then we'll get into player stats. First downs, Rams had 10. Packers had 21. Packers were 7 of 14 on third down. Rams were 5 of 14 on third down. Packers had 68 plays. Rams had 55. Big discrepancy here. Packers had 391 yards of offense. The Rams had 187 yards. Rams had 3.4 yards per play. Packers had 5.8 yards per play. Passing yards, Rams 119. Packers 207. Rushing yards, Rams 68 yards. Packers killed us 184 yards. Packers had 8 penalties. Rams had 5 penalties. Both teams had two turnovers a pop. Time of possession, Rams 24 minutes, 44 seconds. Packers 35 minutes, 16 seconds. You see my thumbnail. You see the guy standing next to me, the clown. Brett Rypien was 13 of 28, 130 yards, 1 interception, 1 lost fumble. Sacked once for 11 yards, QBR of 24, QB rating of 45. Jordan Love, 20 of 26, 228 yards, 1 touchdown, sacked 4 times, QBR of 41, QB rating of 115. The running backs in this one were bad. Royce Freeman, 12 carries, 32 yards. Darrell Henderson, 10 carries, 19 yards. Brett Rypien, 3 carries, 19 yards. That's the only thing he could do. Aaron Jones, 20 carries, 73 yards. A.J. Dillon, 9 carries, 40 yards. Emmanuel Lewis in garbage time, 4 carries, 43 yards. Receiving woes continue. Cooper Kupp, another game where he doesn't get 100 yards, 2 catches, 48 yards on 7 targets. Puka Nacua, 3 catches, 32 yards on 7 targets. Luke Musgrave, 3 catches, 51 yards and a touchdown on 4 targets. Again, the tight end kills the Rams. Dante Van Wicks, 4 catches, 49 yards on 4 targets. Christian Watson had 1 catch, but it was a big catch, kind of iced the game. 1 catch, 37 yards. And Romeo Doubs, 3 catches, 36 yards. Byron Young is going to get Pepsi Rookie of the Week. Bright spot in this game. 10 tackles, 8 solo, 2 sacks, 1 tackle for loss, 1 QB hit. The man balled out. Kobe Turner, another stud rookie. 10 tackles, 7 solo, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, 1 QB hit. Like, these guys went off. Aaron Donald, 4 tackles, 2 solos, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, 1 QB hit. Michael Hoyt, 2 QB hits, 3 solo tackles. So the defense did their part for the most. This game was tough to watch. And I said it that if we don't have Stafford at quarterback, we're not going to win many games, if any. Brett Rypien, horrible. One of the worst quarterbacks I've ever had to watch. I don't know, like it. This game was just hard to watch. If you're on my live stream, I made it to the end, but this was tough to watch. This man was fumbling, dropping snaps. Granted, it was raining, but end of the day, your job is to get the snap under control. Um, the run game was really ineffective. Green Bay just knew this quarterback is horrible. Who cares? Stack the box, bring heat. What's he going to do? The offensive line actually held up good in this one. I think they only had allowed 6 pressures, which sucks because when Stafford's in there, that does not happen. It's happened against Seattle, Arizona, where he's had time, but overall, like, what a waste of a good offensive line performance, man. It's a tough one to swallow. Like the Rams now, they're 3-6. You hold hopes that they can make the playoffs, but then again at 3-6, you kind of have to go 6-2 down the stretch. Like if Stafford's there after this bye week, I feel good. But Brett Rypien is someone that made me really wonder why did we bring him in. Now, granted, we have Stenson Bennett, who is not active right now on our roster for reasons that we don't know. But why did we sign Brett Rypien? This guy has 4 touchdowns in 4 seasons, 8 interceptions. It's probably updated now to 9. I don't know if when I looked it was updated in live time. When we seen him as an opposition was last year Christmas Day against the Denver Broncos, where he came in and he threw a pick 6 to Kobe Durant. Like, this guy is just not an adequate NFL quarterback. I don't know what happened when McVay and Snead discussed this move and said, hey, I like such and such. Like, what did you like? I really would love to have been a fly on that wall during that conversation because I didn't see anything good in this guy. He did hit Cooper Kupp on a nice deep pass. He did make a nice completion to Puka Nacua that ended up not counting because Puka Nacua had a OPI called on him. He was being held, but he extended his arms, pushed the cornerback off, got open. I mean, he shouldn't have just put his hands up. They would have called DPI, but he's a rookie. He's a tough kid. Like, you touch him, he's going to put you on your butt. That was a nice throw on the sideline, but he was overthrowing guys. He did have one other nice throw to Tutu Atwell that Tutu Atwell did drop. And it was just frustrating. Like, you see this happen. Like, Tyler Higbee had a drop and then ended up leaving because, Higbee drops the ball, gets cracked, he leaves games. What's new? He's been super bad this year. Had a missed block on a run, completely whiffed on the edge defender. Like, there's just a lot of things happening this year that are just very frustrating. Kobe Durant ends up leaving the game. We had Darion Kendrick benched, did not start finally. Great move. And Kobe Durant, Kella Witherspoon, Quentin Lake, John Johnson actually played in this game. It was good to see him in some dime packages. Michael Hoy, of course, they put him in coverage, got exposed, and then they stopped that. But like I mentioned, bright spots, Byron Young, Kobe Turner, Like, these rookies are really doing their thing. Shelley ended up coming in this game because Kobe Durant got hurt. Duke Shelley. Darion Kendrick, I did see him there for one or two plays. I seen that number one jersey, but that was it. I think his time in LA is probably coming to an end. Um, Aaron Donald's out there doing what he does best, making big plays, getting sacks, making clutch tackles when Jordan Love's out of the pocket, looking like he had an easy first down, gets tripped up by the GOAT. But he's getting older, man. He needs help. We talk about this retool. We have to believe in it at this point. I mean, if they're really going to send a quarterback like this out there, then the Rams really have to believe that this is a retool season. I think they have confidence in this team that they could get some wins. I don't think they're really worried about where the pick is, but I think they definitely want to have a good enough pick that they could probably use it to trade up. Obviously, you hear Caleb Williams, Drake May. We moved up picks to get Jared Goff, so that's always a possibility. Like Brett Rypien, he's in the NFL, so obviously he did something right, whether he's a good guy at learning playbooks, he's smart, but he's not gifted as a thrower. Doesn't really have a good feel for the game. He's a one-trick pony. He sees a read, he makes it. He can't really switch off of it. Gets rattled easily. I'm impressed. Darrell Henderson, I was not impressed with. He's running slow. He's having, if the hole's there, he's hitting it. But overall, he was not effective in this game. Royce Freeman ended up out-touching him big time. He was the better runner of the group. But, like I said, Green Bay just made an effort, stop the run, make this guy beat you. And that was not going to happen. The Rams' offense did nothing. We had one field goal. We missed another field goal. Lucas Haversick, it's a 52-yarder. I think he missed like a 48-yarder. Wide right, not even close. So this was a game where we didn't have a good kicker, a good quarterback. Didn't have our starting running back. Like, we need Kyren Williams out there. I really hope this guy isn't going to be a running back that's always hurt. He missed time last year. We really need Stafford and Kyren after this bye week to, hopefully both guys play. Hopefully they're good to go. Because if we're going to go 6-2, we need everybody ready to go. We need to ramp up. We need Rob Havenstein back. We definitely need Ernest Jones. I mean, you've seen how we were getting ran on. A.J. Dillon just had a day. No one could really take him down. Ernest Jones is needed for that. Ernest Jones is a very good run-stopping linebacker. He's a tackle machine. But even with those injuries, you can't lose 20-3 to a team that was 2-5, lost 4 in a row. It's one of the worst first-half teams in the NFL. And we let them have their way with us. We got lucky, 4th and inches twice. They had offsides called on them, so they ended up punting it. They had 2 fumbles in this game when the prior 80 possessions, they did not fumble. But we got 2 fumbles on back-to-back possessions, or maybe it was 2 of 3 possessions. It's frustrating when you get those chances. I mean, we had 2 turnovers ourselves, but when a team fumbles like that, it's just horrible to get nothing from it. 4th and 2, McVay calls a run. Stopped. I mean, I get it. He doesn't trust this quarterback, but why did you sign him? Why didn't we bring in a Carson Wentz? like a veteran. Why didn't we make a trade at the deadline? If Stafford's really hurt, you can't really put a quarterback like this out there and expect players on this team to really respect you, to expect fans to really enjoy watching this. Like, I haven't missed a game since 2016 when I was able to get NFL, the Sunday ticket. Before that, I had to like find streams and, it was tough to watch. But since I was able to get high quality games, I have not missed a snap. Like, I don't miss games. That's just not what I do. I was at a wedding a couple weeks ago, watched the whole Rams vs. Cardinals game there on my phone. I just don't miss Rams games, and the last two games have been very, very difficult to watch. At least in the Cowboys, I felt like, all right, we can make a run. I always felt that until Stafford got hurt. In this game, once they had 7 points, I was like, because I knew we could maybe get field goals, but with this kicker, we're in trouble. This year, we're in trouble. We need our guys. We need Stafford, Kyron Williams back. I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but we have to look at what we have here. The NFC is bad, so that gives us a chance at the playoffs. But we have to start stringing together some wins. You could say, we have easy games coming up, like I've said, but are we turning into that easy team for others? I hope not. I want us to put some fight up. You hear both sides of the fence. Do we tank? Should we win? But I'm going to make a video on that this week, talking about really where we stand right now and what is the outlook if we lose out, get a high draft pick. If we win, go 6-2, make the playoffs. There's options, but the Rams lose 20-3. They're 3-6. Right now, we have the 6th pick in the NFL draft. There's a lot of bad teams. There's a lot of season left, but the Rams have their bye week this week. It's time to get healthy, time to adjust, time to really figure out who we are. And don't ever put Brett Rypien in at quarterback again, please. Thank you. That's it for me, Ramley. Make sure to like, subscribe, share. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. I'm your boy Ramsaholic, and I'm out.
They don't replay, I'm in that green Celtic starter jacket. What happened to that car, boy? Man, we thought you had it. Look, I'm a little reminder. Show up with my squad, black gloves, peaky blinders. If you run, we find ya. Gotta keep your head straight, can never look behind ya. Time to kill every rapper till these labels sign ya. Illuminati, every necklace we rock cold, and every song we drop is fire.